I don't know about you, but the main benefit I love about having a kitchen garden is access to fresh herbs. Lovely basil. But what happens when you have an abundance of herbs or you want to preserve some for later when you actually need them and they're not so abundant? Hi, I'm Janice from Caribbean Garden Life, and today I'm going to show you a very quick and easy recipe to make your own basil pesto. Now the ingredients are very simple. You need about 4 cups of freshly washed and picked basil. You need some garlic, fresh garlic. I probably have about 2 to 3 cloves because I really like the garlic taste. Then you need some olive oil, probably about half a cup, and the same amount again of Parmesan cheese. And because I really like a kick to my pesto, I'm going to add 1 chili pepper, but that's optional. The other thing you haven't noticed in here is that I haven't added any pine nuts. One, I don't particularly like it with pine nuts, and if anybody has any nut allergies, then it's perfectly okay to cook it or to make it without. So I started prepping the basil, and it doesn't matter what type of basil you have in here, it's such a strong flavour, each of them is just a strong flavour anyway. But I know I've got some dark purple, some Genovese basil in there, and probably one other, so I can't remember the names. And what you want to do is just take off the leaves, don't get the woody part. You don't really want the woody part in it, because when it's quite mature you'll have some woody parts in it. So just take off the nice young leaves. Doesn't matter if some of the young stalks get in there, so that's fine. So pick off the leaves. Oops, we're losing a couple. You want to pack it in. It's quite dense. Look for the nice leaves, the nice basil leaves on here. Okay, so that's all the basil in. Then I'm going to add my garlic and chili. I've already cut the chili up and de-seeded it. Use 1 whole chili in there. And then we want to add some Parmesan cheese. Again, I'm not a big cup on measures, but about half a cup is fine. Just put it all in. There we go. Put the lid on the food processor. Make sure that's locked. There we go, it's locked. And then just pulse it. And when it's finished, it should really have this really nice, dark, creamy consistency that you see here. So the great thing about pesto is that a little goes a long way. And as you can see, it's a really great consistency. It's lovely and creamy. I added just a little bit more olive oil because it was a little thick for me. But here's the consistency. Really little goes a long way. So what do you do with it afterwards? Well, to preserve it, what I use is I just freeze it. Take a great old common ice tray and just fill each the sections. Everything will freeze really well. And I just freeze it once it's done and just pop it out in containers. When I need to use a little, I just take out 1 ice cube and I use that cooking. Run it through pasta's usual classic way of doing it. It tastes great. So that's it. Easy basil pesto. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and if you want to hear more about the recipes we do from our garden, be sure to subscribe to Caribbean Garden Life and ding the bell to get notified. Until next time, happy eating.